Hello and welcome back to MLB The Show 18 and the Jason Parham Road to the Show. I'm Tyrant Saber. Last time out, Jason had another outing against the Baltimore Orioles in Fenway Park, his debut. He pitched 7 innings and allowed 2 runs on 8 hits. So, quality start. Not necessarily his most fantastic outing, but hey, still getting the feel of things, I imagine, with the Red Sox. Never mind the fact that he was basically off to the races as soon as he joined the Nationals. Carry on. Okay, bullpen day. What do we got? Oh, is somebody going to give me a hits per 9 cap? Anybody? Help a brother out? No? Okay. Before we get too much further in. So we lost a couple games after Jason's last outing, but I believe we're 8.5 games back in the AL East, so I don't think there's much hope of us making up room there. But we're still a couple games ahead of the last wildcard spot, so if we can maintain our performance going into the end of the season, we should be fine. It's just the Angels, Orioles, and Astros are all going to make this very interesting for us going forward. So hopefully, we'll be able to keep ourselves on a rather even keel today. Okay, so Jason's going to get his first ever outing against the Chicago White Sox, and he's going to Comiskey Park. I mean, guaranteed rate field. Ugh. So this is one more case where, I got no idea what to expect because Jason has never played against the White Sox before, but I do know White Sox are bottom of the division, the American League, so it's not going to be fun for them, I imagine. Let's get it.
Time for baseball now on a Wednesday night in the windy city of Chicago. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Boston Red Sox and the Chicago White Sox. Stay tuned. White Sox baseball is next.
That's a killer, man. Those are the eyes of a killer.
Tyler Danish gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
First pitch of the
on the other hand, a 6+ ERA with 1.5 walks and hits per inning pitched. Yikes.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
Okay.
Facing right-handed pitching so
Tapped
far
the
this
circle
season.
change.
Wheatley has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
Okay, well, wouldn't go for that one. How about one of these?
Cue shot here out towards short. And this will be flagged down
straight at shortstop.
Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
I'm really impressed with Yoan Moncada. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
I just saw something that's going to make me real happy.
First pitch on its way.
Swing and a miss. I mean, that makes me happy too, but that's not what I was talking about.
Joe McDonald, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Here comes another 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back.
And that's
here.
not
It's
fantastic.
1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss.
Swing and a
That's
miss.
strike 3.
Get out of here.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
You guys remember this guy? Mr. Scott Selby. He was actually in our, he was in the showcase with us way back in 2018.
Standing in now, Scott Selby. As he looks at a fastball,
And I see he's still sporting the Raleigh Fingers mustache.
Line up near the 300 mark entering
Excuse me, Rolly Fingers. Showing everybody that handlebars aren't just for bicycles anymore.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Ooh, I don't like this.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
Yeah, that really missed.
Wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning
You still
is
have the
over.
best mustache on the field there, Scott.
Still no score. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
I'll find it.
And there's a base hit.
Okay, well, we're up 1-0 in the bottom of the second, but we also just let a man get on. So good for you, Castillo.
He's able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Standing in, Jesse Winker, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Jesse Winker.
He's set, and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Castillo aboard here at first with nobody out. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air.
Can of corn over to left field, and Andrew Benintendi. He's got it, no problem.
To make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And the guy who brought home gold last year resides at second base in this one today. The ability to pivot with anybody in the game, turn in double plays, hand over fist, the ability to have range both right and left, and makes all the routine plays.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. Right there for strike 1. Anderson.
I feel like I'm using an awful lot of cutters today, not a lot of fastballs.
He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Aguilar camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. At the plate, Jordan Luplow, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second.
Hey, make your pitch right here. Come on, baby.
The 0-2 pitch is swung on and
Swing and a
missed. He got him on
miss.
strikes.
Get out of here.
White Sox leave one. They still trail 1-0. Digging in, Willie Garcia. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
This round over to first. And this will get
Ooh, that got right under Jesus
Aguilar.
Aguilar's glove.
That's the only way to combat a nasty cutter. You have to find a way to fight to stay inside that baseball and drive it the other way.
Batting ninth. Center fielder, Harley.
And Charlie Tilson now comes forward as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Garcia on at first, nobody out.
Okay, what do you say? What do you got? What do you know? Inside slider, you say?
Right here, one time.
Try to avoid beating him with it, I guess, but
Hey, get yourself right here. Let's go.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got
swing and a miss. Have a seat
Well, it's
and
still
get
early,
comfortable.
but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in to try it again, Ryan Wheatley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ryan Wheatley.
First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a look at a slider.
Twitched
that
at the
catches
slider and
inside
probably
corner.
should have swung on it, but no swing, no problem.
A fastball right over the outside corner.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher.
Oh, and you just
And he got
watched
him.
that one fly right by you.
Strikeouts now as they've been
What's the
unable
matter,
to
dude?
advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
From the stretch. First pitch hacking here.
Swing and a miss.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
2 outs here.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed it
Little
pretty hard
tapper,
on the
no
previous
problem.
pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside parts, thinking it might.
Here we go now. Come on now.
All right, how about another slider on you?
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called
Goodbye.
third strike, and the inning comes to a close. A man left for the White Sox. They're down 4-0. Leading off the inning, Scott Selby, and they'll need him to get something going here.
First baseman, Scott Selby.
His mustache is tight. His shoelace is less so.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Aguilar
Little pop up
has room in foul
right over to
territory. One
Jesus
down.
Aguilar.
Stepping in, Wellington Castillo. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Wellington Castillo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Swinging a ground ball to third. And this is going to find its way into left for a
Raul
one-out die.
Mondesi lets one get right past him. That ain't cool.
Yeah, that was one of those in-between plays that's hard to judge. He hesitated, unsure whether he should charge it or play it off the hop, and by the time he decided, it was too late. He didn't even get a glove on it.
Nice. Well done.
The left fielder, number 34, Jesse.
Into the box, Jesse Winker, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Yanked fouled off to the right.
Come on now. Here we go.
Set to deliver on 0-2 here. Now he gets the ground ball to first.
All
this
right.
might be 2. There's
Double
one,
play?
but they won't get 2 as he
Not
beats
quite.
the relay to first.
That's a really difficult turn for a first baseman. You have to come get the ball, make a strong, accurate throw. So you need 2 good throws. Not an easy double play to complete.
We're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. I'm not worried about it.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Stepping in now, Tim Anderson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls.
Get a
and
little
strike.
gift from the
He's 0 for
ump.
1 thus far.
Let it rip right here.
A bouncer up the middle,
Ooh, that
and that's through. For
must
a
have
hit.
snuck right by Jason's calf, man.
Nice execution.
That looked
right
like
there.
it was
Dan
heading
kept
for him
his
for
front
sure.
shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're
He
a
just
pitcher
danced
there, you
right
can't
around
get
it.
discouraged. Sometimes
Quick
even
feet,
when you
Jay,
make a good pitch,
but
the ball's gonna find a hole somewhere.
kind of let the guy get on base. Not ideal.
Jordan Luplow.
Into the box now, Jordan Luplow. Wing and hit a pop to the right side of the
But a little
infield.
pop up to
Aguilar
first,
waits
not a
on it,
problem.
and the inning is over.
Gets me out of the inning. That's 4 scoreless.
Sox strand a couple. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Stepping up to the plate, Willie Garcia. He singled his last time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Plays at 1 now.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
What do you got?
Popped up. Aguilar is under it. And
Another
that's
little
what goes
pop-up.
down to
That's
the
all you
inning.
got.
So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. So stepping in, Charlie Tilson.
All I got to do is get a couple more shutout innings, and I might take that first place. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. We got to worry about getting those outs
Here's the first pitch to him.
one at a time.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Tilson is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage. But of course, these days, there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field. And in his case, he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, But man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
I made reference to it before, but there are defensive metrics that are increasingly based off of StatCast, which is the system of cameras and radars implemented in every Major League stadium that allow the teams to see where every player is at any moment on the field and determine how much ground they cover, the reaction time, and other such things. And that allows outfits like Sports Info Solutions, which is Bill James's company, to come up with their own proprietary metrics for how good of fielding they provide and how likely they are to make certain plays compared to other players. And they're able to convert that information into how many defensive runs they've saved and thus how much defensive WAR they get.
Him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. So the batting order.
Sox have got it going on. The Bo Sox do. The White Sox are kind of struggling.
Wheatley.
First offering on its way. Changeup in for a strike.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
High in the air out to center field. Bradley
Can of corn, center field.
Catch,
Jackie Bradley Jr. gets the ball and gets me out of it.
1, 2, 3, go the White
53
Sox.
pitches through 5 innings. Not bad.
5-0 deficit. Settling in now, Yohan Moncada. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. 2 balls and no strikes to count to Yohan Moncada.
Okay,
We've
that's
seen him go down on
2-0.
strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Swing and a miss.
And he swings and
Doesn't matter
misses
where you
at it.
put the ball as long as you can get a strike on it or a swing on it.
Hot shot down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got
Give
a
him the
late
full
foul
5
ball.
flavors, huh?
Interested to see where he goes now.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike
Swing and a
3.
miss.
What's your take on
5
all the
flavor
strikeouts
strikeout.
we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today.
Keep it rolling,
A lot of
Jay. You
guys
got
think
it
now
going
that an
on.
Out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
First baseman, number 6.
In now, Scott Selby,
Selby.
as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Let's go, kid. Come on, one time right here.
The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
Come on, fellas. Let's go.
Come on, you want one of these?
Right over the middle, knee high.
Apparently not.
One out, one out. Let her rip right here.
How about one of these?
Got him swinging.
You
Chased it
betcha.
well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
He's got good swing.
Still
in
an
this
awesome
stuff in this game.
mustache.
That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
9 strikeouts in 5 2/3 is a pretty good pace.
Wellington.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
I didn't realize
He's 1
it,
for
but
2
Wellington
in this
Castillo
one.
is kind of a little guy.
Hey, one pitch right here. Come on now.
The 0-1 on its way. Castillo swings, and this is hit very well to left field.
Ooh, I think we might be okay. Nope, not even a little bit.
Over the wall, a home run.
Bye. Don't screw with Wellington Castillo, I guess is the lesson here.
Shot here to left, number 10 for him on the year. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Right into the bullpen. My goodness.
The left fielder, number 34.
Standing in now, Jesse Winker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. No hits.
Ah, Jay, don't let it get to you that much. Just pull your pants back up and try it again.
Come on now.
Scorched to third.
Right at Raul Mondesi, though.
The side is retired.
Well, that was an unfortunate end of the sixth.
Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Digging in and
well, they're going to give
more,
us the 7. I'm okay with this.
To lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike.
False foul, that's okay. Haven't used hardly any showtime today, so let's put a little on.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus
Number
far.
10, thank you very much.
They're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Now batting, third baseman.
Into the box, Jordan Luplow. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a
that's another hit. So these guys are making contact.
It's
just that the Bo Sox are making that much better contact.
Fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fight. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Now batting, right fielder.
And that'll bring up Willie Garcia as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Inside cutter, you say? Not usually my bag, but I guess I can do it.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Hey, ready for that ground ball right here?
Now the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle.
Oh, double play, you betcha.
First, it's a double play.
Get off my base paths. Get back in that dugout.
4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball.
Yeah, I guess we'll see if they'll give us the 8th or 9th.
And Charlie Tilson now comes forward.
They will.
We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. But this will land
foul.
Shy of the wall.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on.
That's just a can of corn there, so that's fine.
First out of the inning.
I could use another quick inning here.
8-1 our score as you look at our in-game line score. This one pretty much all over but the shouting. Stepping into the box, Ryan Wheatley. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Lifted the other way out to left center.
Another blooper.
can't make the play, however.
But that one is actually going to land fair, and that's probably a double at minimum. He's going for 3, and he's going to get it. Goodness.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Look at that man. Look at him go.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Wheatley takes his lead at third with 1 away.
All right, let's not get too careless here. I mean, we got a big lead to work with, but I would kind of like to close the game out if I can.
Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
What are you swinging at there?
He just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it.
Bouncer over to second. That allows a run to come in to score, but it gets the out.
This late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
At the plate, Scott Selby.
Number 6, Scott Selby.
Well, all due respect, last thing I want to do is give up a run to you.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Man, 70 and 11. 70 out of 81 for strikes.
The 0-2 home.
Get a swing and miss on this
was a
one.
breaking ball.
Oh, blue. Goodness.
And the changeup is way low that time.
Oh, Jay, you're losing control. Get that showtime working again. Slider low outside. Swing and a miss.
11th of the ball game, and this one ends the
Good to see you again, Scott.
So
Have a great day.
One hit, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 8 and the White Sox 2. Tyler Thornburg, the 5'11" right-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now.
8 innings with 2 runs scored. That ain't bad. I'd love to have the scoreless shutout, but I just didn't get it today. So we'll find out if we can manage to get 3 outs without giving up a 6-run lead. Survey says...
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone
Well, that was a pretty good day for Jason. 8 innings pitched, only allowed 2 runs on 6 hits, including a Wellington Castillo solo homer to left field. He collected 11 strikeouts on the day, though. Jason has improved to 14-6 on the year and 23-26 on his career. His ERA has gone to 2.52 on the year. His FIP is at 2.41, and his xFIP is at 3.21. So that's going to do it for me. Until next time, I'm Tyrant Saber, and I will see you at the ballpark.